Hello friends, welcome to all of you. Now we are going to discuss about the violence that is happening in the state of Arunachal Pradesh, and it is regarding the PRC issue, that is permanent residency certificate issue. So let us discuss the complete analysis regarding this particular issue. Subscribe to the channel IAS 366 and this is presented by me SaiEswarYaswanth. So you can even follow me on the Unacademy by downloading the Unacademy learning app and by searching for my name SaiEswarYaswanth. You can follow me on the Unacademy platform. So what is exactly happening in the Arunachal Pradesh state? Violence erupted in Arunachal Pradesh over the issue of permanent residency certificate to 6 non-Arunachal Pradesh scheduled tribes. So there are the tribes that are called as the Arunachal Pradesh scheduled tribes, and now the government of Arunachal Pradesh is going to give 6 tribe communities which are other than these APSTs the PRC certificate, that is nothing but the permanent residency certificate. So these APSTs are protesting against giving the PRC to these 6 scheduled tribes. That is the reason these APSTs are taking place the violence. So they are doing violence in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. So these 6 non-STs are living in the Namsai and the Changlang districts, and to the Gorkhas living in the Vijayanagar region. So these are the people that are going to get the PRCs. The protest spread despite a state government assurance that they had deferred the plan to give them PRC. After the violent protest, the state government of Arunachal Pradesh has said that we have postponed the giving of PRC to these 6 scheduled tribes. And even though the protesters have not come down and they are still protesting. There is a resentment among the several community-based groups and organizations who feel the rights and interests of the indigenous people will be compromised. So the current APSTs, that is Arunachal Pradesh scheduled tribes, are protesting against this decision because they fear that their rights and their interest in the state of Arunachal Pradesh will be compromised if the PRC is given to these 6 tribal communities. That is the reason they are doing violence in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. So here you can see the violent clashes. This is the house of Deputy CM of Arunachal Pradesh. So even they have not spared the Deputy CM's home, and here you can see the violent clashes that is going on. So the violence is happening in the entire state of Arunachal Pradesh and in various parts. So the government is able to control this violence currently. So who are those 6 tribes, those who are getting the PRC status? What is this PRC and what are the various advantages with this PRC? Let us see that in detail. So these 6 tribes are Dioris, Sonawal Kacharis, Morans, Adivasis and Mishings, and also to the Gorkhas. So these 6 they were demanding the permanent residency certificate in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. So most of these communities are recognized as scheduled tribes in neighboring Assam. So this is also one more important point. Most of these tribes are already declared as STs in the state of Assam. So that is the reason they are demanding that we were already declared as scheduled tribes in the state of Assam, then we need to be declared as a scheduled tribes in the state of Arunachal Pradesh also, because we are living in this particular state. So according to the reports, the demand by these communities for PRC, recognizing them as residents of the state, is long standing. So there are various reports which are saying that the demand from these communities to recognize them as the residents of the state is from a since long amount of time. So since many years this issue was there, but it is opposed by the powerful groups. So there are various powerful groups in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. Among these Arunachal Pradesh state scheduled tribes, and these people are protesting against giving PRC to the 6 new tribes. So they were against this particular decision of the state government. So what is basically a PRC and what are the basic advantages of this PRC? Let us see them. The state government of Arunachal Pradesh issues the domicile certificate. This is nothing but PRC. So this domicile certificate, which is otherwise called as the permanent residence certificate, to the residents of the state of Arunachal Pradesh who stayed there over a period of time. So whoever might be the people who were stayed in the state of Arunachal Pradesh over a period of time, they will be given permanent residency certificate. So those citizens who are not currently residing in the state but are sure of permanently staying therein can also apply for it. So whoever might be the people who are living in the state of Arunachal Pradesh for a long time, and if they are willing to stay in the state of Arunachal Pradesh for forever, then they can also apply for the PRC, that is permanent residency certificate. Besides the permanent residency certificate, the state also offers temporary residence certificate for those who reside in the state on a temporary basis. So let us assume that you are going from the state of West Bengal to the state of Arunachal Pradesh, and then you are wanting to live there for a period of some time, and then you need to apply for the temporary residence certificate, and the state government will give you this TRC. So basically there are two types of residency certificates. One is PRC and other is TRC, that is permanent residency certificate and temporary residency certificate. So you can be given the temporary residence certificate. Who are the present permanent residency certificate holders? So communities which are listed as Arunachal Pradesh scheduled tribes have been given the PRC status. So APSTs, that is Arunachal Pradesh scheduled tribes, are the ones who were given the PRC status, that is permanent residency status in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. This is because they are considered as the original natives of the state. So these people who are enjoying the APST status currently, they were believed to be the original residents of the state, that is called as original natives of that particular state. So several other communities have been demanding the status to get domicile linked benefits. So if you are a domicile of a particular state, then you will be getting various advantages because of the state government schemes. So basically there are various state government schemes, and why to go to the state government scheme? It is even ration also. Even ration also you will be getting only because of the domicile certificate. So if you are not having any domicile certificate, then you will not be getting the ration. So these non-APST communities say that while their names are on the land records, they do not even get pattas. So one more disadvantage with this particular non-PRC status is they will not be given pattas, that is nothing but the ownership documents. They are saying that their names were on the land records, but because of non-PRC they were not given the pattas. So what are the basic advantages that one gets by recognized as a PRC, that is permanent residency certificate holder? So permanent residency certificate should be produced in many situations such as admission in the educational organizations, job reservation under specific quotas, especially for the government jobs, etc., to get local preferences. So the basic advantages will be like admission in the educational organization, job reservation, and also to get local preferences. This particular PRC certificate is much needed for the tribals. To apply for the ration card, permanent residency certificate is vital and mandatory document. So you can see the ration here. In order to get the ration, you need to have the PRC certificate in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. So if you are not having this PRC, you are not even eligible for ration. That is the reason various tribes people are demanding that we need to be given the PRC status because we need ration also. To avail the provision of various schemes of the state or to claim scholarships of the state of Arunachal Pradesh, the permanent residence certificate is essential. So these are all the benefits regarding the PRC status in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. So why there is opposition from the tribal groups? That is basically they are called as the APSTs, Arunachal Pradesh scheduled tribes. So this APST community says that giving the other communities the PRC, that is permanent residency certificate, will dilute the Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation Act of 1873. So there is a regulation act which is called as Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation Act of 1893, and according to this the natives will be given the PRC status but not the other communities. So that is the reason these APSTs are saying that if you are giving the PRC status to other 6 tribal communities, then you are automatically violating this BEFRA, that is Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation Act of 1873, and they which says that all non-residents and visitors to the state of Arunachal Pradesh must get a permit to travel to the state and to stay there. So this BEFRA 1973 says that all the non-residents and also visitors who are visiting the state of Arunachal Pradesh must get a permit to travel into the state and to stay in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. If the PRC is given to these 6 tribal communities, they need not any, they don't need any certificate. So the APST community says that allowing residency to other communities will lead to many non-tribals entering the state. That is the main fear of these particular APSTs, and they are fearing that if PRC is being given, then it will lead to many non-tribals entering the state of Arunachal Pradesh. So here there is one more thing which you need to remember, that is called as inner line permit. So this is called as inner line permit. It is also very important one. Please remember this. So what are the states that are having the inner line permit? Here you can see the map of northeastern India, and here you have Arunachal Pradesh. So this is the state currently happening, the violence is erupting in this particular state now, and Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland and Mizoram. So these 3 are the states that are having the inner line permit, that is ILP status. So whatever might be the states that are having this ILP, and if you are wanting to go from Assam to the Arunachal Pradesh, then you need to take permission before going to this Arunachal Pradesh state. That is the main advantage of the inner line permit. So three states are currently under this inner line permit. They are Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland and Mizoram. Remember, it is Mizoram but not Manipur. So Manipur is not enjoying this status of ILP. So but the Manipuris are also demanding that we also need to be included into the ILP, that is inner line permit, but it is not yet accepted by the government of India. So very important point, please remember this also. So that's it for this video, friends. Join our Telegram channel. The link is given in the description box. So where you can answer the quiz. You can we are providing daily 10 MCQs in this particular quiz, and you can answer that particular thing. And also share this video with your friends, and don't forget to share. And one more announcement, today at 6 p.m. I am going to take a live session where we will be solving the quiz. So I will be conducting a 5 MCQs live session. So we haven't provided yesterday's live session of quiz, and so both these 5 plus 5 questions will be taken today, and it will be around 6 p.m. So I will see you at 6 p.m. where you will be attending the live session with me and you will solve the MCQs. Thank you for watching this video, friends. Thanks a lot.